And forgettable mama, good mama, great mama. Mama. Bless the love, you know, this is Richie Spice representing for Rebel Vibez with Carrie Mullings. Yes, I'm going to keep the music playing every time. Bless.
Moved up a spot. Holding strong in the number 7, while her good friend Elaine, Lil'Bit Shepherd, belongs in the number 6 spot, and Buddy Macbeth moves up to the 5th position, while Gisto holds the 4th, and our young Ryan Sousa is in 3rd this week, while Amoy is in the number 2 position, and Marky Lyrical remains number 1. By way of your votes, keep them coming in at info@rebelvibez.ca. Much love and respect to all the Marky Lyrical fans, the ones who are tweeting today, and everyone who's welcoming Richie Spice to the Rebel Vibez show. So I gotta say greetings and good morning, Richie.
Yes, you know, I must say greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie and Jah Rastafari.
Alright.
You know, give thanks to life, for the strength, give thanks to every living thing that moves and people that have a face of the earth. Give thanks to being here, you know.
And we gotta give thanks because I was explaining to you from years ago, I asked David Simmet, a road manager of your crew from back in the day, to acquire an a cappella when your song had just got recorded. And we played that first year before even we heard, because we were sitting outside at the corner, Constant Spring Road on Dunrobin Avenue. Just up the street, we snuck out one night and we heard all things that were going on, and we said, you know what? That tune is the biggest tune. And right here at CHRY, everybody knows we took over this spot. We kind of rebelled the vibes and filled in and took it over. And then when we wanted to name it our own, Richie Spice was who introed the show every single week. So your groundation and your foundation for Rebel Vibez, the show itself. Yeah, man. And also coming from, you know, musical family, lineage of musical family, Bonner family, myself, Mullings family. So there's a lot of history there, and you go back years in this game, years. But no stranger to Canada. I can remember you stepped off the plane in the cold back in 2004 at Alliance. I think it was Alliance.
Then.
Yeah. And that was yourself, Chuck Fender. I remember we held up so long away for Chuck at the airport. But when everything came through, Shinehead, the show was like fantabulous, as Shinehead said at the end of the night. Sonia Collymore was also on that show with everyone. And tell us a little bit about the experiences where Canada's concerned. I mean, you coming forward and backwards. I mean, you've been here a few times.
Yes. Well, you know, it's a good vibe, and it's always a good vibration being here in Canada, you know. Because, I mean, the people are very warm and, you know, very loving and all these things.
Yeah.
You know, and what is one of the greatest things I really like about Canada, you have a lot of natural environment, kind of clean and, you know.
Yeah, we clean up here. People get paid for do them job there.
Yeah, so, a lot of trees and, you know, nice environment, you know.
Yeah, there's a nice balance here. And I mean, the change of 4 seasons, it's nice. Have you been to Calgary yet?
No.
All right. So I'm saying this for our good friend Tara Andrews, who's listening, or Leo Cripps from the Calgary Reggae Festival organization. I've been involved with them they're 10 years strong now, and we MC that show, and that's a show we want, a festival we want to see Richie Spice on. So Tara, we'll put the bug in your ears from early and make sure you get out there, because Calgary is a place here in Canada where you can see summer, winter, spring and fall in one day. All 4 seasons come in one day, and that happens usually around March, April time. So anytime outside of that time, good time to go to Calgary. So we're going to get into some music, and we're going to get into some international spotlights. We're going to have on the telephone line for his first Canadian radio interview, Job Books. So he's going to join us, and you as an artist that Job Books looks up to, and all of the young conscious artists coming in, because they're following the path and the foundation that you've continued to lay from our foundation, which is our parentage. Now, how do you feel about that you're being watched by the youngers, and you know they're you know, they have to get your vibe, and they feel they need to have your vibe?
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I mean, a great feeling in a format where in which mean it's so nice to know that you're doing something that is positive, in which, you know, you can inspire other youths, you know, to carry on, you know, to do the same farmer works, you know, for the younger generation, you know, it can only make you feel good, you know.
Yeah. And I know some of them, like when you go and you're performing, you have a stage show and there's many artists. That's gotta be a good feeling when you're performing and they're right at the foot singing your songs,
true,
and
true.
that's even better than a fan, don't it?
Yeah, it's always a cool vibe, you know.
So Friday, November 1st.
Yeah,
you're going to take over.
Yes. You know, so right now, you know, we are here on that mission right now, and you know, we're here to represent the music to the people to the fullest, you know. So be here, bringing out our good vibes, you know, me, myself, and Becenta and M, the artist M.
Yeah,
yes,
M.
Yes.
I was listening to M's music last night. Good vibe, conscious vibe.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good vibe, you know. I myself with the World Cycle band also, you know. It's gonna be a great vibration, is it?
Yeah, good vibration.
I mean, different type of music. I mean, new songs, you know. Songs from the
you have a couple
years.
new songs.
Yeah, for real.
We sent out last night and we got a good response from our fan base saying give thanks, and Mama is one of them.
Yeah.
Every artist, every good artist, that I'm gonna say it, every good artist. Some artists don't remember those things. They don't remember to give thanks to Mama. They don't remember to give thanks, and they get caught up in this world of hype in the music industry. How you stay grounded?
Well, you know, as I say, mother, you know, is the mother of the earth to the fullest, and so my mother, I lost my mother last year, 2012.
Sorry for your loss.
You know, so you don't know, it still have to represent, that is what really give me even this inspiration to write this song, you know, dedicated to her and for all the unforgettable mothers also. But I mean, keeping focus and staying focused, you don't know, you have to stay in tune to Mother Earth also, you know.
Yes.
Which is the original to the fullest, you know. And it will teach you. That's have a lot to teach you, you know.
Tell me, what is the greatest teaching that you found since being in this game, but specifically while being on the road?
The greatest teaching?
Yeah, the greatest teaching acquired while on the road.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I really learn, you know. You know, not really nothing specific, you know, but while traveling on the road, you learn a lot of things, you know, because the road itself has a lot of things to teach you also, you know, and we gravitate towards it, you know, while as we go along.
Yeah.
You know, I would name one specific things that it has taught me, you know, but there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, we're hoping that today we're going to teach you a couple of things about Rebel Vibez and what the movement is here, because we have a support for Canadian content, and I even have a tune that you did from some time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're actually in collaboration, I think, with 2 other artists. So we're gonna play that one a little later on in the show. We're gonna drop some of your new stuff, and as we said, we got artists to talk to, and being interviewed thousands and thousands of times already. We're really pleased that you're a celebrity guest co-host today, because some of the younger artists that are gonna come in and are gonna be interviewed, I'd like you to also ask them some things that you know they have to really think about in this game, because only an artist can teach an artist what an artist should do. Some of them don't even touch road yet, or even touch stage yet, and it's a process. Teachers. All right, Richie Spice, our celebrity guest co-host. You know what to do. If you want to ask Richie a question, give a call, 416-736-5656. We also got 2 tickets to give away to Friday night's show inside the Phoenix Concert Theater.
You know, I mean, fans who are fans and who are not fans, and who are here to become fans also.
Right.
You know, my love goes out to you all. You know, all the youths them out there, all the mothers, you know, all the fathers also, you know, enough respect, enough big up yourself to the fullest.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna take a saying that King David used to say here on CHRY. You gone past the fans stage. You're bigger than that. You're gone in a ESC stage, you know. No more fans, ESC, because they're there. They're in support of you all the time. And I know Friday night they're gonna come out to the Phoenix, for sure, and make sure that they get a good vibe. And then you bring along friends too. you.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely. So don't go anywhere. Keep rebelling with the vibes right here on CHRY 105.5 on your FM dial. You can catch us on the World Wide Web at chry.fm and on Rogers Digital Cable Channel 945, Bell 5, 973, and on your handheld device at tunein.com. Lisa B, I see you. ForYouEntertainment.com. Check out more. Browsing, and people are putting up things and saying things, and all kinds of things are happening.
Well, it's a great feeling, you know, great vibration, and, you know, I must say, big up Abby Roach, you know, to the fullest, because, I mean, she put in a lot, you know, and she's doing great also, you know. But it's a great vibration, you know, to know that the people can reach out to you, you know, in a different format, you understand? You know, feeling good about it, you know, feeling happy, you know, say, you know.
Yeah.
Or they're on Facebook, you know, Richie Spice Music, you know, Twitter, and, you know, Instagram, one Richie Spice, you know, and there, doing it, you know. You know, Pablo also working so hard, you know.
Yeah, working real hard.
Yeah,
you're going to be working hard, because after you do Toronto, then you're going to be heading out to Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal.
Yeah, and what's a fan base like in Montreal? Because Montreal saw you back in, well, when I was in Montreal, I saw you back in like 2005, and you were on stage that time. It was Turbulence you brought along, and other artists that were just coming up in the scene too. Have you been since then?
No, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so, oh gosh, they're going to get a pack house.
Yeah, I know that the people looking out for me, you know, so preparing ourselves, you know, to go there and have a good time with them, you know. This time you don't know, as we say, you know, Placenta also. Also, you know.
Yeah. I was looking for Placenta today because I had to tell him a story. Because actually, I'm going to tell him the story anyhow, because somebody is going to go tell him the story.
Yes.
The first time I heard Placenta's music was in the backyard of a brethren named Buzzy, bless up yourself, who was always on the corner. We're having a barbecue party, and a brethren named Star Trek came in, and him cut the music and put on the CD, and as I'm getting ready to leave, it's like, no, Miss Mullings, you're not going nowhere. Listen to this artist. And the whole time the music's playing, the brethren's just like, you hear him, and every single song after song after song on that album was great. Artists can write, artists can sing, and it's really a blessing that he's finally reaching here to Canada.
Yes.
A big blessing.
Yes.
And give thanks to yourself, the UTH crew,
yes.
and everybody who made that come together. Yeah, much love. Well, we're going to get back into more. We're going to come back and we're going to be talking about Richie Spice's Africa tour coming up in the very near future. So don't go anywhere. You know the number to call, 416-736-5656. When you hear those things and you're like, out on the road now, and people have taken the music and done their own thing with it, but you know, whether they have or have not asked permission, how them things make you feel?
Well, I mean, you know, it sometimes it make you feel that way, because I mean, I'm not really search you out and find you, you know, to get your permission still. But otherwise, you know, it helped the music to go further also too, so I also look on it on that format too, you know.
So speaking of the music, going further, another introduction to Rebel Vibez on First Timer. Please introduce the man alongside of you to the mic, to the world, because this is the first time he's going to be on Rebel Vibez. Introducing for the first time, Richie Spice.
Yes, well, right now on Rebel Vibez, we're going to introduce to you an artist straight out of Kingston, Jamaica, Placenta.
And I should be like screaming and because brethren, you have some soldiers here. When I say soldiers, when a man hold me and make like me and all my friends them can't leave a barbecue till we listen out your entire CD, like the whole CD. So you have to give a big up to Star Trek for that.
Yeah, we say Star Trek, big up yourself to the fullest, Gregory, because you know, you tell me this story before and come see it for myself and, you know, be amongst the people then who been in the story.
You never believe it?
It's great. No, I always believe in the music. You know, it's a pleasure and it's a blessing to be here.
You know? Well, it's our pleasure because we've been looking forward to the eye to reach. I mean, when you have good music and good message, and it's you see nowadays some of the artists them getting too caught up in the money and the works are not being done, and when the works are done, then the money generates and more things happen. And I see a lot of artists don't get the opportunity because they don't have the money backing them. But their talent is far beyond who's on top of the scene or who's on this a chart or who paid this a man to get how much rotation play. Your name should have been ringing like through Europe, Asia, Africa, all here, Canada, North America, long ago. So yeah, I just wanna big you up for your first time around.
Give thanks, you know. Blessing.
So Richie Spice, now I'm going to ask you, as an upcoming artist, you see Vicenta, where you see him going to as being an artist who's already laid your part of your foundation and continue to lay the foundation?
Well, for Vicenta right now, you know, he's a good artist, you know, and you know, he write nice songs and you know, can record.
Yeah.
You know, but he might just keep focused and, you know, continue to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Believe in what he's doing and, you know, move steadfast ahead, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. So we're going to get into a little bit of music. We're going to get into our international. And it doesn't look like we're going to make that link today with Ja Book. So all Ja Book's fans, Tiana, come today. Come tell me what I'm going, because you did on the team. Denise Isis Miller, good morning to you from Roots FM, Rootsology, listening in on the outside. We're trying to make the link, sister, but it doesn't seem to work.
No, we call him, we'll soon call back.
Okay, he's going to call back.
Yes.
Oh, he's calling back. All right. We'll have Ja Books a little later on, but we're going to get into some music of Richie Spice and Vicenta, as we give you a little mix-up of what's going to happen on stage come this Friday night. We're going to speak to Bunny McBeth, who's in the house, also going to be gracing the stage out there in Brantford with Luciano, Elaine Lil'Bit Shepherd, Chatta, also Junior Whisper. I'm forgetting someone?
Bubba.
Sorry.
Yes,
They're hiding in the background. More vibes sticking right here on Rebel Vibes 416-736-5656. If Tiana doesn't get to you, she will, and we'll get into the Twitter talk shortly after this. Gracing the stage. Not only are you gracing the stage, but you are on the charts with your Fools and Gun track at the #5 position on the Eastlink record label. This strong, and that's by way of your fans. So fans, keep Bunny McBeth's track moving up to the #1 position. You know what to do. And your video, we've been talking about it ever since we returned from Jamaica. CVM have you non-stop in rotation with Fools and Guns, and then your second one, My Love Is Real with Money Palette.
Yeah.
Big things.
Yeah.
And now big show.
Alright, so right now, Sunday the 1st, you know, it's in a Brantford area with them. And Luciano, Elaine Shepherd, Empress Chatta, and Tasha T.
And Tasha T, yeah. And Junior Whisper is supposed to be passing through on that one. Yeah.
So, you don't know, in the Brantford area, I tell you them to come out because that show they are nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a good vibe, and a lot of our Hamilton fans, Kitchener, Waterloo, London region, make sure you're there Friday night because the Ring nightclub is going to be hot, man.
Yeah.
Very, very hot.
Wally Love.
And we're going to get back into some love, but before we do that, Bunny, I'd like Richie and Vicenta to hear one of your new tracks. This one's called Babylon Crash, and we'll come back and crash out the rest of the show with highlight with Vicenta and Richie Spice, our celebrity guest co-host.
Babylon Crash, yeah, Rasta Ganta. Babylon Crash, yeah, Rasta Ganta.
Don't make them fool you, then think them other things are going on. So Friday night, that's your thing in the ring.
Yeah, man, that's why I tell them to come out Friday night, you know. And if you come out, you know, because enough niceness.
Yeah.
You know, the Messenger Luciana, Tasha T, and the sweet melody, Elaine Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? All the nice this I want. So somebody had them to come out.
Good vibes, good vibes. And the one Bunny Macbeth will be on that stage also. And we got 2 tickets to give away to the Friday night show inside the Phoenix Concert Theater. We also got 2 tickets to give away to a fan of Jesse Royals. You can check them out inside the Opera House on Saturday night. And more happening. Anthony B is in the city also. He's going to be at the Sound Academy on Friday night. Wally Pashu's in Canada, and Canada is the place to be. They just didn't know. It took a time for them to see what was really going on, and it is going on inside the house all the way from Montreal is Russia. And oh gosh, man, lots of things happening. You know what to do if you want to see what else happened and you didn't get it during the show and you want a visual of what's happening. Go check out my girl Lisa B on foryouentertainment.com. You know how she do. Important to us today's show, Lift Me Higher. Another Step Higher is Richie Spice. This one's produced by Snow Cone, and I gotta give thanks, Richie, because it's one thing to come in and do a radio interview, but to co-host the whole show, it helps. I feel it helps that the people who enjoy you, love you, admire you, follow you, have a desire to get close to you. I feel this is the best way to let the fans become friends, and become stronger in your mission.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. So any final words you want to give to them?
Well, we never say final words, we always have things to say. But there's a lot of things to say. Still remind the people about this show coming up November 1st, the Phoenix Theater. To the fullest, and still reminding the people about November, about the 8th.
Oh, out in Montreal.
Yes, in Montreal, we're still talking about, my space,
Get out there and follow Richie's movement.
Follow Richie Spice and, Richie Spice Music, Facebook and Twitter, Twitter. One Richie Spice, to the fullest.
They can also follow up your label at uthmusicja.com. And most importantly, Tiana, you're gonna tweet it. And before we have to run away, Tiana, what's the Twitter talk, man?
Enough people.
You have to stand on your tippy toes and pull that one down.
5'2".
It's alright. When you go out the road down, you have done them big gold planking it. I don't even know how you walking them things there.
So everyone's bigging up Richie Spice, New Funk Concerts, retweeting about the concert this Friday at the Phoenix Concert Theater. Yabai is tweeting. We have Basenta, just followed us. We've been tweeting. Publicist Yannick, Toronto Reggae, always tuning in each and every week. Cindy Am, UTH Music, big up. House of David Gang, blessing up their spot at number 9 this week on the charts. Ryan Sousa tweeting. We have more from Marky Lyrical, always each and every week, always tuning in. Beats by E.T., Amoy, Amber Hardy, 360 Degrees Artist. There's so much more. And we just thank everyone who always comes out and listens to us and tweets and retweets and keeps the vibes moving. And definitely big up Karen Lister, who favorited early this morning that we had Richie Spice as celebrity guest co-host. So definitely a good vibe on the Twitter.
Yes, Camille, much love. And to my little one, Carl, keep that fire blazing, young one. And to all the listening ears, thank you very much. As Luther Brown would say, you didn't have to listen, but you did, and we give thanks for that. Keep it conscious and keep it real. We'll be back next week with more Rebel Vibes. Check us out online, www.rebelvibes.ca.
Vibes must prevail. Pagan and fight you, them one we prevail. But evil will never win the war. Good over evil. It's my sentence. So big up yourself, Carrie Mullings. Rebel Vibes, I'm saying, Rebel Vibes ever burning. Rebel Vibes is like the best of the world right now. It's my center ever burning, Sir Carrie Mullings. Big up. You can find us at rebelvibes.ca. Ever burn.